Hello everyone, Tyler Thompson here. I am a personal trainer and rock climber based out of Vancouver, British Columbia. I represent RD Fitness as well as my small company Thompson Fitness. And the purpose of this video is to address a problem I see in many climbers in the climbing gym that I go to myself. And that problem is that most people have a very unfocused, unproductive climbing session, yet they want to get stronger, they want to get better and progress in the sport and do it injury-free. And so basically, the purpose of the video is to answer a few of these questions. So how to structure your time in the gym, how to integrate your cross-training into your time at the gym, as well as what are your focuses for that day. So asking yourself, what am I doing and why am I doing it? So what I've done is I put together a little day here that focuses on a few different things, mainly climbing technical practice, so spending time climbing technical climbs, working on your movement efficiency and your movement capabilities versus just trying really hard overhanging things that tax your muscles. Secondly, there's a strength and mobility section to the day, so I do a little bit of strength and mobility before my climbing and then a little bit of strength and mobility after my climbing. So strength and mobility covers strength and mobility. Mobility is just another fancy word for flexibility, creating mobile, healthy, strong joints. And the last thing is your sport-specific movement and drills. So movements that will increase strength and endurance specifically for your sport. So in climbing, that would be a campus board, a fingerboard. You can even use a set of gymnastics rings, or even things like core exercises, front levers, back levers. These types of things are sport-specific, so they directly have a positive impact for the sport you're most passionate about. And for me, that's climbing. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a rundown of my little workout chart for the day. And you can try these exercises out, pick and choose which ones you like, and hopefully you enjoy. Thanks very much. So here is just an outline of my day. This is a Wednesday, so as you can see, I start with my cross training, work through those exercises, work into the climbing specific training, and then again finishing it with the cross training at the end. Here comes the first exercise. After I start with my full body warm-up, I move into my side-to-side squats. These are a great exercise to increase hip range of motion, hamstring flexibility, and single leg strength. So it builds power, coordination, mobility, and strength. The next one is another leg exercise, is the inside squat, challenging different muscles in the hamstrings, the quads, and through the feet and ankles. After I finish the inside squats, I move on to a bit of a core work with some hip mobility, which is the tuck up. I'm bringing my knees to my chest, trying to sit up as high as possible, and basically just completing repetitions. After the tuck up, I move on to the stiff leg windmill. Again, this is a great one for hip range of motion, for hamstring flexibility, as well as increasing the range of motion through your shoulders and equaling any imbalances that might be active throughout those zones. Once I have finished my cross training, I will move on to 30 minutes of technical climbing practice. I pick 10 climbs on the vertical to slab wall that challenge me technically versus strength-wise, and I try to climb these confidently and making each foot and hand placement count. After the technical climbing practice, I take a 5-minute rest and move on to the campus board. My current campus move right now is going on the medium rungs from 1, 5 to 8. I try to repeat this on each arm, so leading with the right hand and then following that by leading with the left hand. If you do not manage to complete a repetition like this here, where I don't actually hang on and complete the repetition, you will take a rest and try again to actually count it for a rep. After the campusing, I take 5 minutes and move up to the fingerboard. My fingerboard routine right now is just to do 60 seconds moving between holds and then 60 seconds rest between sets. I prefer this to the campus board because it actually challenges your aim and hand placement. So after the fingerboard, I take a 3 to 5 minute rest and I move on to the rest of my cross training. I start with the straddle hollow body hold. This is basically a core workout that gets your abdomen and in through your thighs and up through your shoulders. After that, I complete the table rock, which again improves mobility through the hips and shoulders as well as strengthening through the butt and the hamstrings and the lower back. After that, I move on to the side overarch. So the overarch part of this is by fully extending through the shoulder and trying to create that space between you and the ground. And then after the side overarch, we just finish with some elbow bounces, so to help increase the range of motion and thoracic mobility through your spine. And that is the end of my day of training. That is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Any questions, contact me via the emails here. And otherwise, get outside, get creative, and go climb something.